Hi guys, this is Brandy from Hound Dog Hollow. Today is the October YouTube Pagan Vlog Challenge Day 28. The prompt is I miss ... This is a VR to Amethyst Ascension, and the challenge was created by Palm Tree Bewitchery. I'm back at my gas. I overdid it. I felt so good until I didn't. Anyway, so I thought I'd say hi because I don't know. But also the main thing is the ofrenda. So this is our ofrenda. It's modest. It will get bigger in upcoming years, and it's not an ideal situation, but I chose this corner by the computer that's mounted to the wall because it's the least accessible to my child, and all of these things look like beautiful little toys to him. So these are our beloved dead. I mean, the pictures that we have anyway. I had to cut them apart because part of my belief is that you shouldn't have living people on the ofrenda. And I know some people are different. I just didn't want living people on the ofrenda. And so I had to cut myself out of almost every one of those pictures. But that's okay. So I don't actually have a crucifix. I just have a rosary. It's a silver rosary that I got in Mexico this year. Papel picado. Marigolds. I got at Trader Joe's. If you're looking for marigolds, they had them this year, which is great because last year I did not have marigolds, which was a big bummer. Water. This is gonna have Bacardi, but I didn't have any on me. Palo Santo. That's gonna burn copal on the actual days. This is a little cauldron for incense. This is my candle for my forgotten dead. People that we don't necessarily know that are our ancestors. Calaveras. My feminine dead. And I mean, obviously, it stands to reason that everybody in history has LGBTQ or transgender, non-binary people in their thing. What I mean is like the feminine force, or the receptive force, let's say that. The receptive force, everybody has receptive, and God, I can't think of the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's because I don't actually talk about it like that. Again, whichever your spiritual practice or your sexuality or your identity is your business. But for me, I think of God as masculine. Jesus Christ is the face of God that I consider masculine. And Santa Maria is the face of the goddess, or this particular face of the goddess. So she represents my female dead, my feminine dead, and this represents my masculine dead. Because I do personally, for my own spirituality, believe that they bring different things to the table. This is for my beloved pups. Sam, Daisy, Duke, my uncle. It's the only picture I have of my father. I mean, this is obviously a copy. Grandmother, grandfather, uncle. This is my husband's grandparents. Again, female, male, forgotten. This candle is our pets because I consider them guardians. I know that Sam is in this house protecting us. Those are different stories. Alcohol, salt, and little lights just to make it a little bit more festive. I got this beautiful piece of cloth for a couple bucks at Joann's after Halloween. After any holiday, if you're looking for altar cloths, go in there and see what they have for their seasonal stuff. It's usually on clearance and it's pretty cheap, and you can get like a yard or two for dirt cheap, and it's just a really nice way to gather up altar cloths if you're looking for that. And basically, the prompt is, I turned this into an ofrenda show, which I don't usually show my sacred spaces, so there's that. But, I try not to have regrets. So I try not to be like, oh, I miss the good old days, because I don't think that there's any there are no days better than these ones. I just don't think that. It kind of makes me cringe when people say, oh, the good old days. And it's just like, they were not good for all people. So that's one thing. But I do, you miss your beloved dead. I miss, my grandpa. When I was a little kid, he would take me to the coast and we would go tide pooling. I mean, that was one of my favorite things to do. Catch little crabs and periwinkles and mussels, and just like, I loved it. And my grandmother was always cooking, and I mean, she was just like tough as nails. Of course, Sam. God, when Sam died, oh man. My husband didn't get out of bed for 3 days. It's his first dog he got when he was 14, and he was a groomsman in our wedding in our mid-20s, so he was pretty old. Of course, Duke, his partner in crime, and Daisy. My uncles. My father, I didn't know that well. And I don't even think I know if I remember his voice, but I kind of feel like I do. Maybe his laugh. But if it wasn't for this picture, I would start to forget what he looks like. And I think that's one of the main things. I'm doing a deeper dive into ancestors, and I'm going to try and connect more with them, because, I mean, I was watching the Witches Box YouTube, and this whole month they've been doing ancestral books reviews, and something she said in one of her reviews, I want to say it's honoring the ancestors, and it was just like talking about how one of the systemic things, I haven't read the book yet, it's on my to-do list, I'm still reading Ancestral Medicine, I'm just going off of what her review was, but one of the things that happened when people got converted originally from indigenous peoples all across the globe to whatever religion, typically Christianity, ancestor worship was kind of wiped out. And I think that it took a lot of power away from us, because there's a lot of comfort in knowing that your dead are guiding you, are protecting you. These are your dead, and they're invested in you carrying out their line, and that's comforting. And I've been having a lot of prophetic dreams lately. This is getting way long. Anyways, I've been having a lot of prophetic dreams lately, and one of them was I have been seeing my dad, and I saw my grandmother very close to the way she is here, but thinner, more when she was towards the end. And I'm speaking to her, and I'm really worried about this journey that she's doing. And in my dream, I'm speaking Spanish, which I rarely do, but she would not understand, not Spanish, so of course I have to speak Spanish to her. And she never responds to me. She's looking at me. Her and my grandfather are looking at me, and they're doing what I say, but she doesn't speak. But I'm so concerned about this journey that she's going on. And, I miss them. And I'm sure there will come a time when we'll be together again, but that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's so long. Hope you like my ofrenda. I love your guys's, so keep putting them up. Yes, it's on a toy stack. But you got to do what you got to do, ladies and gents and humans and friends. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.